And we're back. So, let's check out this pig. Once we're done with this guy's talking. A pig? Yeah. Great hulking brute of a lad. Of Larry James, or whatever his name is. His prize pig, he calls it, but I call it a trick. I've never seen a hog before. Sorry, I'm stuttering a few words. I've eyed a hog for, as folks will tell you. I say it's been magically enhanced, but I can't prove it myself. Say, then, a kiss could break enchantment? I know it sounds like a fool, but I don't know it, but I old Bama, whatever his name is, about his hog. I think perhaps it's fine choice. I thought you three might help me out. Look, if you change your mind, I will be over with the hogs. I won't annoy you anymore. I know you've got affairs of your own. Alright, let's check out this pig. Let's look at the old Lamas's hog.
Well, Orland's right. This pig's been enchanted. It's a faint aura, so it could have been a simple enlargement spell, or maybe a potion.
Actually, something else I might have forgotten important to mention. I'm from Australia. G'day, mates. Contrary to belief, to anyone who basically asks why it never rains in Neighbours, well, because we import our plants. Yeah, that's true. If you're wondering how we keep our plants so moist in Australia, when you're watching Neighbours and it never rains, it's mainly because we import the damn things. That's why everything in Australia is so bloody effing expensive. Seriously, if you wonder why people constantly download Game of Thrones so much and not buy the damn copy, it's because things here are bloody expensive. It's either food or entertainment. And honestly, food is more important than entertainment, seriously. I think for some grapes or something, I don't know. It's very expensive. I remember when I was in Germany with one of my associates. They literally almost cried, I would say. They were so saddened at the fact how cheap alcohol was over there. Over Australia, it would usually cost you one spleen and maybe a kidney. Anyway, that's for a whole another time for another video. Any idea, Amy? Bevel?
Well, Retta did give us a scroll of Lesser Dispel. Either one of us could read the words.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we say something to Louis? He's a foul old wretch. But we ought to give him a chance to withdraw his pig from the contest before he's shamed in front of everyone.
It's his own fault. We're gonna use the scroll. Yeah, screw this bastard. Let's just use the damn scroll. Just get rid of that damn quick casting. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Oh yeah. For instead of like I said again, they don't have summon monster instead. So the high level summon spell is summon badger. Yeah, that's right. A freaking killer badger. That's exactly the first. That's exactly the first creature I think of setting upon someone. Really, a giant killer badger. Sorry, just drinking my Milo down there. If you can hear a little bit of slurping noise, that's just me drinking my Milo, trying to keep myself awake and not falling to sleep. Alright, let's see what happens. Oops. Ah, shit, I accidentally used the wrong spell. Oh, that's just freaking brilliant. I have nothing to kill as the killer badger. Oh well, too late, I forgot to save this little file. My god, that's tiny. Hells, thinks you. Look what you done to my pig. Yeah. Whinge about it later, old man. Alright, we done it. Let's get our bloody reward. Do you see the expression on the hog's face? Ha 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 ha. I had a few glorious hours. Sorry, I'm really terrible at reading next year, should honestly admit. Loaded over here. But now he's back to his poor little self. I but by some unfortunate moment in a pig, say tight. And I say this the last time anybody tries to magic a hog in this competition. I hate to see old Loris, but he's bringing it on himself. I'm glad to be help, Olin. Thanks as well. And good. But I've got something for you too. It's pork jerky. Tough, dried meat, but it tastes like something rather. And it keeps for a long time. On bad moments. Then bad moments. Good food for old if you ever plan to take a long walk. Thanks, Olin. No trouble at all. Alright, next competition. Well, seeing we haven't quite lived it up yet, I say let's do the archery competition.
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster daughters.
I gotta admit, she's quite attractive, actually, my character. Wouldn't mind hanging around with her, actually. You know, it's not very often you really, get usually female versions of some races, really. Sorry, I'm just wandering off in force, but actually it was funny. When I was looking at one of Paisley's books, yeah, they have a lot of Paisley books out there. There was a lot of half-orc spellcasters actually in it, which was a nice change from usually orcs always, well, half-orcs always being portrayed as barbarians, since that's their favorite class. But a lot of them were actually bards, funny enough. I don't know why, but so many of them were just bards, even for some prestige classes, which was just unintentionally kind of hilarious. Anyway, like I said, when you see mostly female characters in fantasy settings, they always try to beautify them as humanly possible, really. Because honestly, if you really are a real warrior in a fantasy world, I don't think you look like a beautiful slim little lingerie model. You'll probably look like one of those women who buff up for Mrs. Muscle Universe competition, whatever they call it, honestly. I always find that trope so funny in fantasy, honestly, really. Especially the worst is World of Warcraft, when it tries to basically sexualize all the races. Especially the Forsaken. No, corpses should not be sexy looking. That's just kind of wrong in all sorts of shades. Anyway, I brought you a dog bow for you.
A fine bow. A fine one. Made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season. But you came for the archery competition as well, did you not?
I'm ready to compete.
Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and take a few shots at the practice target. You must hit the target once before you can compete.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm not sure about Mrs. Muscle competition, but you'd definitely be a lot more ripped anyway than these little skinny models.
This is
Right. I think most of you probably fallen
Ready to
asleep.
compete? Come and speak to me.
I think most of you now probably fallen asleep to my non-comedy.
Are you ready to compete then?
Yes, I am ready.
The rules are the same as last year. 10 shots and 10 targets. Your targets will be old bottles, set atop the crates yonder. 5 is the best score so far. If you remember the lessons that have been taught to you, you should be able to best that.
Alright. Yeah, sorry about my non-comedy, as I said. I sort of have Australian and German background me, and they don't exactly, fuse very well in the humour department. Despite the whole thing about us Germans not having a sense of humour, which I don't understand where that comes from. That's only a certain part of Germany. I do probably have one problem, is that I probably obsessed over too much on World War II. I know as a friend said that, and I just can't help it. Don't know why. I'm a little bit fascinated about war, really. I guess as a German, it just irks me a little bit when the German soldiers are called Nazis. I never refer to them as that, I just call them the German soldiers. The Nazi were actually more of a party movement, in my opinion. And most people, when they think of the really bad Germans, mostly think of the SS, whatever they call themselves. Anyway, that's all for this video. See you then, guys. Hopefully you won't fall to sleep next time in my next video.